we were about 9 members of our family there, and I wake up everybody, and everybody start, shaking and looking around. But we never imagined how much damage it was going to be in the island. And after a few days that we were able to leave the house, we really see the damage that it was done. Everything it was brown. Everything it was dark. Even the sky, it was brown. And then we lost electricity, we lost water, communications right away.
You mentioned the screams, the sound of the wind that night. I've never heard anything like it. It sounded like a woman screaming, to the point where we kept looking to try and figure out if there was someone out there. It was a high-pitched screech. It sounded like she was in pain. We kept looking at each other saying, but there's nobody out there.
But I went to visit some of my cousins, and when I get there in the Pueblo de Corozal, they don't have a roof. The roof, it was gone in their house, and they were in shock. They were like, they can hardly speak. One of my cousins lost her house completely. Until this day, she don't have nothing.
We can do better. We don't only have to talk about being better, we just have to be better. So I thank you not only for coming out tonight, but for existing each and every day. For being puertorriqueño, boricua, each and every day, desde el cafecito hasta el último pedazo de pan.
I'm here to stand in solidarity with you because I just think it's atrocious what happened in Puerto Rico. We're human beings too. We should be treated that way. And so I'm here with you tonight to grieve, to stand in solidarity, to move towards a future where all people of color are recognized for their humanity and for what they bring. We're not a nightmare in this country, we're the dream, right? And so we have to stand together just to make it a better country, a better world for everyone.
And so many stories, but a lot of people wonder why they come out with the amounts of 3,000 people, almost 3,000 people that die. Well, I'm going to tell you how they come out with those numbers. Not everyone died from the hurricane, that's the truth. But a lot of them, they die in pain at home, of kidney failure, unable to access the dialysis clinics for weeks. They died painting for hours near the end, but the oxygen tank they needed to breathe surrendered. They die in the darkness and heat of the IC units and the unhealthy units. They die of burns or bullet wounds that they received right before the hurricane. And they would have survived if everything was be all right in the hospital, but nothing was normal, nothing.
We need to stand stronger, stand taller, communicate better, work closer together, not only celebrate our history, but understand that we are writing it again right now. All these little young brothers and sisters we see, that's the future. And as being Puerto Rican, it's more than just a flag in the car. It's more than just a parade. You know what I mean? I was raised that my flag was never meant to be a bikini for anybody.
The Puerto Rico that we knew would forever be gone. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. The new Puerto Rico shows me and the world that nuestro espíritu puertorriqueño boricua nunca será quebrantado. Our Puerto Rican spirit shall never be broken.
Pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan.
If we can turn tonight to revert from last year and look into our future, then let's build it. Let's build that future. Let's go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow and say, what is our future? What are we going to do? And then let's build it. Thank you.